Alright, hello and welcome. Today we have a spicy little number. Yesterday, another streamer by the name of Aspiringspike, at this point the guy is a legend. He's been winning with a lot of very off-the-wall decks lately, and he's been actually putting a lot of bruise of himself in the map. And this is another one of those, basically. This is Blue-White Miracles. He correctly identified that the card Counterbalance is actually pretty much busted right now because of all the Lurrus decks actually having it's a very even converted mana cost along, in order to get value from the Lurrus itself. So Counterbalance is actually in a great spot right now. And he brewed up this list, and he actually got a top 8 in the Modern Challenge yesterday, which he was streaming. That's when I saw the list, and I thought it was pretty sweet. So we're going to try it out today through a stream. Spike's list had a couple of different things, like he had a 4th copy of Counterbalance. Somehow Counterbalance is like 10 tickets in Magic Online. I have no idea why I only have 3, so that's why we're only playing 3, because I'm not spending 10 tickets on a Counterbalance. That's just not who I am. So instead I'm playing a 4th copy of Mystic Sanctuary. He was only playing 3, and he was only playing 22 lands. 22 lands actually felt like a little bit too little to me. Of course, I have not really played any matches with the deck, but it still felt like Mystic Sanctuary was really powerful, especially when combined with both Terminus and Entreat. And of course with Counterbalance, obviously. So I wanted to have access to one more copy, and also at the same time, again, like the 22 land seems like a little bit too little. It's not like we're playing Legacy, right? Like our cantrip is opt, not Brainstorm and Ponder. So it seemed like it could potentially be a little bit greedy to only be playing 22 lands in our control deck. Everything else is exactly the same, except with 2 cards in the sideboard. Spike loves Flusterstorm, and I just don't think that is a playable card in Modern. So I'm playing Spell Pierce instead. Pierce, of course, counters artifacts and planeswalkers and stuff like that, which Flusterstorm does not. Flusterstorm is better when your opponent in like counter wars and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Like if your opponent slams to turn 3 to Fairy and you have a Flusterstorm in your hand instead of a Spell Pierce, you're gonna be very sad. So yeah, I just don't like the card Flusterstorm in Modern. I just don't think it's very good. We just disagree on that one. But yeah, let's fire it up. Let's see how we do with Blue-White Miracles. Yes, I count for the guide. I just started. This is just like me doing a deck tech. This is gonna be kind of a short one. I wanted to stream today, for sure, but I kind of ran out of time because of Mother's Day stuff. So happy Mother's Day for all of you mothers out there, and for all of you that are not mothers, for say happy Mother's Day to your mothers. Mothers are great. I love my mom. All right. We're playing against Dido. God damn. I feel like I play against Dido all the freaking time now. It's possible that this deck is not as good as the previous one that we played last time we faced him. Nice little combo going on here. So that's gonna go that you had Solibios. Oh yeah. This list is pretty sweet. Also, I finally went ahead and I realized that these opts were finally very cheap. So I finally went ahead and bought the nice opts. So it's pretty hype. Tried 4-color Lurrus Shadow and it's completely unplayable. I mean, Dido's been winning a lot with Shadow decks with Lurrus, so I never discount Dido, man. He's too good at this. He's too good at this shadow deck, so I never Never discount him. So what do we want to draw here? We definitely want to be drawing into some of our removal. And unsurprisingly, the Jace bites the bullet there. Definitely going to be putting that one in the bottom. That's not a bad one. Hitting land drops also pretty important for us right about here. I think I'm gonna... No, I'm just gonna opt here. Looking for a land. I guess that's a land. Damn it. Another land, please. Nope. That's not horrible though. Okay. Yeah, and this is what I was saying, right? Like, a deck like this is actually super mana hungry, like a lot more mana hungry than it seems at first sight. So probably have to just take the fairy here. There's an argument for the Omen too. Archmage's Charm, I guess it's also defensible. It seems like Dido is playing straight up Grixis over there. Just gonna fetch for... we're gonna get stubbed here, most likely. That's okay. Oh, okay. Alright, well this is very good. So, top on top. Just passing the turn. It's mana hungry because it has so much things to do. Yeah, for sure, exactly. That's my point. What is this? Croxa? This is fine. I think I'm just gonna discard the Terminus here. Unearth the Croxa. Well, this is interesting. Well, I think I'm going to counter this just because I can counter and draw. Yeah, I think so. We can get a Plains here, which is kind of awkward, but it allows me to entreat. I kind of just want to use my... Just want to get the Cryptic out of my hand, because it's going to be really hard to resolve. Hey, really, how's it going? And Yamsk. Welcome everybody to the stream. Nice to have you all here. So here we can... we have access to Mystic Sanctuary, which is nice. Dido cannot get back the Croxa because he just doesn't have the mana, which is nice. If they tap out for Lurrus here, I think I'm going to Mystic Sanctuary, put Cryptic on top. And I'm just going to opt into the Cryptic. And then put on top. And then counter and draw. Looking for maybe the fairy, another J, something like that. My opponent, Dido, says, can you be back on Amulet, please? Oh, I'm sorry, Dido. I'm sorry. Well, this is pretty sick. All right, so we're going to put a 1 on top. I guess we'd rather put it... Yeah, I think I'm just going to put a 1 on top. So we're going to do... Archmage's Charm and Path on top. Then I'm going to Mystic Sanctuary, put Opt on top. And now we're going to play a Counterbalance. Hey Sam, how's it going? They just cast the Lurrus and I countered it, so I'm interested in countering the Unearth here. So we're probably gonna get Crocsud here. It seemed more. I guess maybe I should have put a 2 on top. I should have put the Omen on top. Maybe that was a mistake on my part. It kind of doesn't matter because we can just path it. There's a Noct on top of my deck, so I think I'm just gonna pitch. Dito knows about this, so we're just going to. Just going to discard this force. Now we untapped with our Jace. Ugh, that's so sick. Alright, so we're gonna put this on top and then this on top. Oh no, actually we want to put... Because we're going to minus here. So it's gonna be... this on top and then this on top. Then we're going to Jace. No, that's... Oh, wow. I said I'm going to Teferi and I immediately did the opposite. Damn it. Okay. That was a mistake. So I guess we're just gonna have to pass this now. What's it but punt? Pretty bad mistake there. I literally said something else. I said what I was going to do, and I literally did something completely different than what I said I was gonna do. Superman is true. No one Astrolabe, not a green mana. I know. I'm rough. It's pretty rough that we're not playing green today. Feels bad, man. Is this for like the first time that I've not played a green deck in how long? Bolt. All right. I was not expecting them to have Bolt, honestly. You don't really see Bolt in the shadow lists. What are we playing countertop? Because Aspiringspike did very well with this deck, and I thought it was cool, so I'm playing it. Another Bolt. Okay. Bolt plus K command would be absolutely brutal here. Yep. That's exactly what happened. So we're gonna discard. Yeah. So my mistake of just clicking on the wrong thing like an idiot is really punishing right now. Oh wow. Yeah. I guess that they didn't. I guess that they couldn't put a creature on top now that. Yeah. I guess. Okay. We're still playing here. We're still playing. Start with Omen. I'm kind of looking for a land here. Would like to continue hitting my land drops. So we're gonna put this on top and this on top. It's kind of awkward how if you want to get value from your counterbalance, you actually sometimes have to do awkward stuff like what we just did. Dino is playing this very well, by the way. We can just straight up counter this, or we can try to find another 2. Yeah, everything kind of like went went downhill after that. Make that stupid sequencing mistake. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be using Omen in response when they cast their dude. I'm gonna be using Omen. Line flip. There's a cryptic on top. That's pretty hot. So they need to find an answer to this because there's a cryptic on top, and I just win. If that resolves. So we're gonna put this on the bottom and this on top. We're not gonna flip. All right, there we go. It's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. Yeah, everything spiraled out of control after we made that stupid mistake. Logic not on top. Okay. How do we win the game? Entreat the angels. That's Shadow. So we have Logic Knot on top. We can... I guess we can... What if we Mystic Sanctuary? I'm trying to see if there's any way that I can set up this Terminus thanks to Mystic Sanctuary. So we can draw a card, bounce Mystic Sanctuary. That means I'm going to draw this. Then I'm going to replay Mystic Sanctuary, and then I cannot... yeah, that doesn't quite work, unfortunately. What I can do is I can counter this and bounce my Omen. Which I think is what I'm going to do. This gives me another Scry. Hey Stabs, thank you so much for that. For those bits. Inquisition. What is this? Oh, Jace? That's pretty good. Well, that's pretty good. And we probably... Do we want the Logic Knot? We kind of do, right? So we're going to put this on top and this on top. No more cards in hand. If he tries to Croxa, we just counter with the Logic Knot that's on top. We can either Brainstorm or just bounce the Lurrus. What happens if we bounce the Lurrus? We can counter it again on the way back. Yeah, I think that's going to be the line. Why not bounce Tron hit into a 1-drop? Because this gives me a scry and it can allow me to set up what you're talking about right now. So I think we're going to reveal to this Counterbalance if they cast the Lurrus, and then we're just going to attempt to logic knot it. Thank you, Lara Legend, for the beats. Just we did this deck 2-1 with Humans. Yeah, Humans doesn't seem too great. We don't know what's on top, so there's a Mystic Sanctuary on top. That's annoying. So I'm gonna let this Snapcaster resolve. This means that they need to use the mana. They're gonna get to discard a Logic Knot. The good thing is that by using the mana here, now he cannot Lurrus plus Bubble, because he just gets countered by the Mystic Sanctuary. So they don't get the free value from Lurrus here, which is nice. Is there any way I can draw at instant speed? And he cannot get back the Shadow because I forced them to use the mana with the Snapcaster Mage. This deck plays as 80 cards Yorion, add Astrolabe, other good cards, etc. You could, but at that point you are like diluting all of your miracles are getting even more diluted than they already are. Actually, what I'm thinking is maybe we can crack Omen of the Sea in my upkeep. So if he plays Lurrus, I'm going to consider cracking Omen of the Sea in my upkeep. Okay. Okay, so he did play the Lurrus. Plays the Bubble. I'm gonna reveal to Counterbalance. Bubble gets countered. Okay, so I'm going to upkeep. Because if I find the Terminus, the game is over. What we did find, however, is a card that allows me to draw step. Okay, so we're going to put this Terminus on top, and then we're going to upkeep it. So we're going to draw, put this on top, put this on top. Mystic Sanctuary. Terminus. Yes, on top. I guess I should have done this in the opposite over there. My bad. This on top. This on top. Pass the turn. Upkeep. Omen of the Sea. How does adding more cards dilute your miracle effect? You can only run 4 of each miracle. You always stop the card you want whenever you did it. Fair. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Everybody knows that. So we know that we have a path to exile on top of the Terminus. Like, on the bottom of the Terminus. So we're going to draw the Terminus right here. With the Omen. We are playing around stop because Dido doesn't have a card that stops me. How does... Oh, he could have K command. We could get got by K command here, actually. So if Dido lets the Omen of the Sea resolve, then they allow me to reveal a Terminus, and with the trigger, the miracle trigger on the stack, they can... Yeah, so I think I'm going to bottom the path on the hopes of finding a 2 on top of my deck or a 3. So we're going to bottom the path, and we're going to top the Terminus. We're going to reveal it. Now with the trigger on the stack, Dido can make me exactly. This is so smart of him. But now because I bottom the path, we can potentially find a blind flip here. Island. All right, never lucky, but this is super smart. Very well played by Dido. Now we actually lose because the Jace is gonna be gone due to the Snapcaster and stuff. He can even get back the Shadow so that he can redeploy it this turn and he can set up lethal for the next turn. Very well played by Dido. That means that just brain fart that I had ends up costing me the game. Because now yeah, so we're actually just dead here. He played very well. So I guess that we're gonna upkeep, crack Omen, and hope that we somehow get there. Okay, so he doesn't overextend, which is understandable. Bottom those silence. Flooded Strand. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can go down to 1, and then we lose to the Croxa. I guess that they don't actually have the Croxa. There's actually Terminus on top, that's funny. Okay. Trigger on the stack, does this resolve? Yes, white. So he doesn't have enough, he's missing 2 cards for Croxa. Blind flip. Another Terminus, that's funny. Okay, we lose. I guess I could have put a... I guess I could have put a, like a Logic Knot on top. That seems pretty sketchy. Alright, so Rest in Pieces, Celestial Purges... Maybe Ashiok. Maybe Ashiok. Some kids show up. Someday, Stab, someday. So Logic Knots can go. Probably one the Terminus is Terminuses. Definitely want the Counterbalances. Actually, I think I do want the Spell Snare. Maybe just one Ashiok. Terminum. Exactly. That's the one. That's the one. Tight game, tight game. Sure. All the upkeep stops everywhere. Definitely looking for a land drop here. Danny92L, thank you for the follow. So we're actually gonna hard cast, just cast this up here. Not a land drop. Still not a land drop. It's okay though, it's gonna be a land on top of the deck, so it's fine. The true evil in the show, Wizards of the Coast, but that's after Disney buys them. Wow. Alright. No lands. Man, I could have really used the land, and slamming that counterbalance on turn 2 would have been huge. Alright, let me double check if... because I left something in the oven. I will be right back. Yep, it's not working out over here. Not working out. What part of the plot sounds unreasonable? I mean, it seems like a great series. I would definitely watch that. I imagine they're gonna take the rest in peace here. Yep, not surprising. Land. I mean, I did say that I thought that this was 22 was not enough lands. Maybe it's my bad habit of playing decks with 30 plus lands. Maybe it is that. I mean, if we find the Terminus, so this probably means that no Terminus, because they just tapped out. All right, so we can just back it in here. We're not winning anymore. Pretty rough way to go. Especially because I thought that we had it locked up. Like I had everything figured out on that game 1, and then I literally said that I was gonna do something. I actually did something different. I clicked on the wrong card, and then everything just went everything just went downhill from there. Hey Dito, how's it going? You got your revenge, man. You got your revenge. It's really funny. Like in that game 1, I actually had figured out all of this line perfectly. So I had you locked from playing the Croxa, and I was gonna have a Teferi in play, and then I said, okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep this card on top, and I literally clicked on the opt instead of clicking on the Teferi, and then I just could not recover from there. It was pretty funny. This hand is good. Yeah, that game 1 was really good. You navigated that game perfectly. It was really cool to see. Okay, no creature on 1 is great for us actually. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to set up. I was trying to set up a CMC on 2 on that turn. Okay, just like the naked lightning bolt. Archmage's Charm. Do we want this? What am I looking for? I think I kind of want this actually. Probably gonna be fetching for an island here and playing Omen of the Sea. We can also not the Lurrus if they try to do something like that. Yeah, you can watch it. You can watch it. I'm gonna go. Oh, as I always do, I'm going to upload everything to YouTube as well. Boros Charm, you got it. Okay, so we're actually playing against Burn here. So we don't want this. We don't want this, I don't think. Okay, so we might need to pass something, so I'm going to chill here. Also, it's nice that this actually can get a Prairie Stream, which is pretty cool. Can draw 2 here. They have 2 cards, so max that they can deal me is lethal. But I feel like I have to draw cards. Looking to draw into a force. Okay. And now we die to another 1-mana burn spell. Wow. They just had it. They just had it all. All right. All right. All right. Purges, Timelies, Gustos. Pierces, probably. We don't want Termini. Force, we do want. Oh, we can shave path. Maybe even 2 paths. Try something like this. J seems slow. Yeah, but it's one of our win conditions, and we don't have like infinite win conditions, right? Yeah, this sounds good to me. Swifty. Okay. Just gonna get a duel here. If you added 4 Astrolabe, some Green Mana, some Moros, and Yuri, maybe Teams and Counterbalance and Miracles, you should be set. That sounds like a great plan, actually. 4 Spike. Okay. This is pretty good. This is going to be a Skullcrack for a Timely for Fur value, and we don't even need to play around Skullcrack, which is great. Then we can put Timely on top again. So this should actually gain us a bunch of life, which is great. Seal of Fire is good. So we're just gonna be throwing some Soliers under the bus here. You got it. Got a chump there. Another force. Don't particularly love that. Do we want to try to attack here? I think we don't. We're probably going to go for the double block because, again, we're trying to set up. Okay, so now we don't have to. Just going to double block on the gobo. Opt on top. If they want to use a Seal of Fire here, I'm probably pretty happy about that. Yeah. Mystic Sanctuary. Timely on top. Timely again. And now our hand is double logic, not double force. Oh, we're just trying to draw into. we can timely again. Nice. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think that Counterbalance is in a great spot. Okay, so Gobble down. Jace. Ha. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I think we slam there. Oof. All right. It's looking pretty good. We can probably put these on top and these on top. So we have double counter magic. We can put another timely on top if we want to. Lava Spike goes face. That's fine. If they attack again, we're still pretty happy. Yep. Yeah, this game seems to be in the bag now. Jay surviving here, of course, is a huge thing. How many timely reinforcements can my opponent beat? Is the question. Put this on top, put this on top. Yeah. How many timely reinforcements is too many timely reinforcements? That's funny. Yeah, I think I like this setup. Could see cutting one Jace for like a path on the draw. Big fan of Teferi in this matchup. I'm a big fan of Teferi in this matchup, and we do have access to Entreat the Angels, though we literally just hope that we never draw it until it's the exact turn where we need it. Kahira the Orphan Guard. They kept 7. I think I like this hand enough. We're gonna have to shock on 1, which is pretty brutal, but that's fine. Yep, we definitely have to shock on 1. We just cannot afford to take that much damage from this 50. Would love to see a counterbalance in this matchup. Would love to see a counterbalance for sure. On the other hand, it's good that we have not yet faced I was about to say Eidolon. Can you believe that I was about to say Eidolon here? Cannot really beat this card, so we're just gonna have to path it right now. October of 2018. Jeez. I was already streaming back then? That's cool. It's cool that it saves the date of the quotes. Something good. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, now my bunny has a bazillion mana though, which is kind of annoying. Ref Bolt. Spike. Okay. So I think we're just going to gust this, which is unfortunate. Because if they have an Eidolon, we kind of just lose, but I think we just kind of have to. It's getting rough over here. Would love to see a counterbalance or something. Okay, they put Siftir on top of the deck. Helix. Okay, so one card left in hand, and I'm at a virtual 3. This guy does not. Can you believe this guy doesn't have lifelink? So if they have 2 spells, we die. Because I guess they can only have 1 spell, and it's not a Boros Charm because it was a lot more important to resolve the Boros Charm, but let the Lightning Helix there. So we're probably going to Archmage's Charm, just control this. So we're at 1. Seems like not a great spot. Gust. Okay. Okay, so opt. Force of negation. Okay. It's not bad. Can we Omen here? Or do we have to hold up Gust? The most likely scenario is for my opponent to play the Lurrus. Okay, I think we're just going to chill. We're gonna Omen instead. We can't Gust the Lurrus, but at least they're not getting value from it. Lightning Helix me. We're gonna be forcing it, but looking for timely here. Peachy Omen of the Sea. Timely. Mystic Sanctuary. What can we put on top? Archmage's Charm. They're gonna be able to cycle though, which is brutal for us, but actually I should have held a Monastery Spirit to block there. That was a mistake. Oh, opponent didn't cycle. Well, that's kind of a big deal. Okay. Can only cast one of these spells. Brutal. He actually lost in the top 8, I think. He lost in the quarterfinals. It's not really a popular list. but since Spike did well with it, people have been trying out, I guess. This is brutal. We just have to figure out a way to gain life here. So Swiftspear is gonna have to chomp the Lurrus. Rough time playing this deck. It might be bad, but I'm not sure it's great against the Lurrus deck. I think this deck is really hard to play, so we can start there. I think the deck is super hard to play. Just counter. If they have another burn spell, we just lose. There's not much that we can do. Yep. When burn draws only 4 lands in 7 turns, 2 of those being Sunbaked Canyons, it's really tough to beat. We did have a chance to beat them if we had find a Timely at any point. Because like once you find the first Timely, then all your fetch lands just turn into more Timelies. So I think we would have gotten there if we had been able to put that together, but no such luck. But yeah, this deck is super hard to play. Super hard to play. And particularly when you're streaming and you say something and then you click on the wrong card because because you got distracted by something else. It doesn't help. So yeah, it's fun though. It's a lot of fun. What's up with the companion? What do you mean? It's just free to play. It's just free to play, and it can randomly close down games sometimes. It's not good or anything. There's just literally no reason to not play it. Exactly. Even if it's not very good, it's still... A card in your hand is worth more than any card in your sideboard, right? Like human gets a free companion too. Exactly. It's like they have the Kahira. The other guys, what's his name? Giganta, sorry. But it's just like, it's not good in the deck, but it's free. So like you'd rather play it than not play it. So we're gonna be taking 2 here just the same, so I'm just gonna path this. We have to use our mana. Again, playing against Eidolon. Just don't play Eidolon. Come on, man. Eidolon is gross. I'm gonna totally regret playing that tapped. We're gonna find the Terminus on top, and I'm gonna be super sad. Don't want a Cryptic. Okay, now we can see a Terminus. Now you can give me a Terminus deck. Come on. This 2 damage from the Eidolon is pretty bad. Not much we can do. I don't think we can actually afford to draw 2. I think we're just kind of really dead here. That's actually not bad. Looking for a force. Helix, me. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Ugh, these are not good, deck. These are not good. Pointing correctly, ignoring the Jace. And then just domine me for lethal. Yep. Okay. Game 1 seems like Island just seems unbeatable. Alright, so we're going to sideboard similarly to what we did earlier. We cut some of these and these. And what did we cut to? Oh, the Terminus. Duh. Couple of paths. I think I'd rather have Path than Pierce. 3 and 3. Hey Magus, how's it going? To 5 pounds bags of salt. That's so much salt. Wow. A counterbalance? Rare sighting. Rare sighting, finally. Chemical container. Hey Javik, how's it going? Gobo. Can I have a land, Gobo, please? Thank you. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna counterbalance. We could counterbalance. What happens if we counterbalance? So if we counterbalance, we get to potentially meme. Yeah, I think I like actually counterbalancing them here. We still have Timely for next turn, which is what it. I mean, if we didn't have a Timely in my hand, I would not be playing counterbalance right now. But since we do, means that I'm gonna be gaining back a bunch of the life here. So if we manage to get like a free flip at any point during this game, we're gonna be golden. Also, it kind of incentivizes my opponent to do stuff on their turn, because I am going, you know, I'm tapping out. Timely reinforcements. Okay, so now they're not going to tap out. Damn it. That sucks. Whoops. Yep, so now they're not going to be tapping out. But I mean, this is kind of fine still, though. The blind flip, easy. The blind flip, you'll love to see it. Omen of the Season top, they know about this. So I think I'm going to purge this Gobo. Oh, that was, oh, damn it, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have purged, I should have gusted, because the purge actually allows me to Lurrus. To deal with Lurrus. Okay, so now we can actually Timely, because we can put a purge on top to counter my opponent's Skull Crack. So here comes the Skull Crack. Fetch Mystic Sanctuary, put a Purge on top, reveal Purge, counter Skullcrack, resolve timely, gain 6. So we already got 2 cards from this Counterbalance. Yeah, playing around Counterbalance is kind of an art, honestly. People who didn't play much Legacy are probably not very used to it, but... Oh, wow. So if we find a 3 on top of our deck... Okay, so we're going to yes here. There's a Mystic Sanctuary on top. So we're going to take it. And we're going to pass the turn. On upkeep, we're going to Omen. Double Mystic Sanctuary, god damn it. Show me that 3 deck. Come on. Another timely. Another timely. Ugh, Counterbalance on top. That's fine. The good thing is that we already have a second timely in hand, so at least we found this land. So now we're gonna be able to timely plus gust, and even if they get to resolve Lurrus, it just literally doesn't matter because there's nothing that they can do. They literally know that there's a Counterbalance on top. Why are they doing this? Now that one is on my opponent. That one is entirely on my opponent. Like, they knew about that one. That one was face up. Okay, blind flip. There's a Force of Negation on top. Okay. So they're going to attack. Going to gust. Pawned by not omening on main phase. Yeah, I guess I could have done that. Well, we do have access to 4, so I think I'm just gonna play a second Counterbalance. It gives us a lot of flexibility with Omen of the Sea, and with like Scribe cards and fetch lands and stuff. So flip the first, nothing. Teferi Time Raveler's pretty good though. Well, I guess we're just gonna purge that. Also, that's right, we knew about the Swift P because they played it last turn. Teferi is kind of gassed though. Teferi is insane amounts of gas, in fact. Do you know I just won because you misclicked? Don't worry about it, Dado. Don't worry about it. The funniest thing is when I say that I'm gonna do something and I explain all my reasoning as to why I'm gonna be doing that thing, and then I immediately proceed to do something else. Those are the most brutal. Those are just miserable. Those are just miserable. Yeah, that game 1 was really... You played it very well, Dido. I was so proud of you. I was so proud of how you were playing that game. This hand looks pretty good to me, I think. So why did I also decide to play Miracles? Oh no, I just saw Spike playing it yesterday and doing well with it, and I was watching his stream, and today I wanted to stream something. It's gonna be a short stream today, unfortunately, because I have to to go teach a lesson, but like I wanted to play this deck just for fun, you know. Weekends are fun days, so Sunday fun day. We play whatever on Sundays. Gotta be a fair Spike out if we rock this deck out. Spike did create a lot of decks. Spike is kind of a master. Okay, so they know about this Archmage, so we probably want to take this turn to... Yo, Arkan, thank you so much for the host. Welcome back. Welcome everybody from Arkan's stream. We're playing some Modern Miracles. I am a lot of people's dad. Facts. Yeah, I think we're just gonna play the Mystic Sanctuary tapped here. I was trying to figure out if there's any way that I wanted to somehow sequence my lands a little bit different here or something, but like it would require me to get lucky. Because like I would love to get a Hallowed Fountain and not have to fetch Shock, but I think that's just not going to be possible. I am a lot of people's dad, that's true. I suck Moon every day. Facts. Exposed, stop it. Yeah, that's true. There's no way I owe 100 push-ups. There's just no way. This Eidolon is so annoying right now. Celestial Purge off the top would be great, or Aether Gust or something, but this guy is it's a fucking nightmare. Do we want to take 2 to counterbalance here? Because I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be playing this. I think I'm just gonna play a tapped. I'm just gonna use this turn to fetch a tapped Hallowed Fountain. Then we're gonna be taking 3 and gaining 4 from this time. This Eidolon is so brutal. Jeez, and if my opponent has Skullcrack, I can't win. God damn it. Raise hands or counterbalance, yep. Hallowed Fountain. This is gross. This is gross. So at least we get to gain the life from this, and now the Eidolon can't attack anymore. Yeah, they're going face. If they offer the trade for the Eidolon, I think that we win, but they're probably not going to. Which sucks for us. Oof. Jace the Mind Sculptor on top. So if I play Jace, put Timely on top. Can I lock my opponent out of the game here? So I take 2 here, go down to 11. Then I play Jace. I minus on the Gobo. They take 4 to recast Gobo. I think I'm fine here, actually. That Jace was actually kind of insane. Timely on top. Jace. Gonna minus on Goblin Guide. Pass the turn. Champ block and make more token genius, exactly. Or I'm forcing my opponent into like using like sacrificing, killing their Eidolons, and once I manage to clear the Eidolons, I'm in a fine spot. Yeah, so they attack with everything. Everything goes face. If they do this, they just lose, right? I mean, they know about the Timely there. So they go face with everything. So I just triple block the Gobbo. I take 6 down to 5. This is actually super complicated because I want to make sure that I can set up lethal on the crackback. Yeah, I feel like I want to chump. Exactly. Just, yeah, because they cannot cast it. Yeah, so we're just going to block here. We're going to take down to 7. We're going to attack for 2. Cast Timely. We lose 2, we gain... Oh, but I have to play the fetch land. No, I have to shock, actually, right? No, because they can fetch shock here. Yeah, I have to make... my opponent actually has less life than I do. So I have to make sure... So they cannot fetch shock because they lose to my 2 Soldiers. So they can only fetch and play a tap land, which means... Oh, this is so great. This is great. Attack with 1. Attack 2 and fetch works too. Cast 1 Timely game. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So because we can also use Jace to like bounce, probably the Goblin Guide again. So we are gonna take 4 from both of these. We're gonna go down to 3. They cannot fetch shock, so we can just cast the Timely here. Right? Is that correct? We're gonna go down to 3 for both Eidolons. That means that we're going to gain 6. And my opponent cannot fetch shock, because if they fetch shock, they just die to my Soldiers. I don't lose to Bolt because they die to their own Eidolon triggers in response. I guess I do lose to Bolt. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna attack with both though. Oh no, we have to attack with only 1. So they can fetch. Yeah, so we have to attack with only 1. This brings them down to 4. So now I can't lose to Bolt in response. Second main, we're gonna play the fetch land. So if they fetch shock, they go down to 1. No, I have to shock, actually. Right? I have to shock. If we just cast it, then we lose 3, opponent fetches. If they fetch and they get a tap land, then we don't gain life. Yeah, I think we're just gonna play. What's up? God damn it. My brother literally just called me. He's hanging out in chat, but he literally just called me to tell me what to do. God damn it. I got him, chat. We got God, we got God. Desperate times. Yo, there's a lot to consider here, right? So, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Okay. Fetch for a mountain. Now we fetch for the plains, I guess. Gain some life. Bounce gobble. Say go. We don't even gain the lifelink? Yeah, but it's so much nicer to gain the life. We got him, chat. We got him. We finally figure it out. We finally figure it out. This way, opponent. Oh, yeah. Double Eidolon never works. That is a close to fair assessment, honestly. You know what beats double Eidolon? 4-drops. A stupid 4-drop. That's what beats double Eidolon. My wife's a robot? Yeah. That's true. Are we gonna get... Alright, they figure out that there's no out. We have assembled a lock. Ali Pali, thank you for the follow. Successfully assembled the lock. We did it. I was here. You were here, Magus. Thank you. Dito was here too. It was a good time. We were all here. Alright. This deck is fun. I don't know if this deck is really any good, but it is fun for sure. It's your uncle. Chat 1, me -2. Rough. Yeah, I was gonna get there eventually. I guess. I hope. Playing against Synergizer. Synergizer over there playing no companions. Can you believe that? Do we keep this greedy.hand? I mean, once we find the first land, the second land should be somewhat easy to find. And this hand is just pure gasoline. Do we science this hand? I think we totally just science the shit out of this hand, right? Oh, my opponent's telling me that their friend Rosie made the Kahira deck. Oh, nice. Cool. I know what that means, but... Good job, Rosie. I stole this from Aspiringspike. It didn't work last time. What is that? What is that? That is just... Well, my opponent is really insisting on me... Alright. I think my opponent thinks I'm in a different deck. I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, is it gonna happen again? Yep. You said it, chat, you said it, you said it. Do you think Ahir is worth it over running? Wait, what? Oh my god. What is going on here? Alright, so... we're gonna lose, but I really want to see what my opponent's up to over there. Luca, okay. Mismatch mountains hype. The ugliest mountains too. Not only mismatch, but also super ugly. Alright, so we don't keep one-landers with this deck. We have learned. We have learned that we do not keep one-landers here, okay? Wisdom. You know? Another Palladium Mirror. Okay. All right. Cool. So we want this, we want these, we want these. That's probably about it. I don't really care for Ashiok in this kind of matchup. I would imagine that they have Emrakul. So maybe we do want some number of Terminus as an out to Emrakul. I mean, Jace and Teferia are outs to Emrakul. Let's do this instead. Yo! Ali Pally 91, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, Ali. Thanks for hanging out in this beautiful Sunday, wherever it is that you are in the world. Thank you so much. What happened with chat? Oh, my opponent said that their friend created... that Rosie54 created the Kahira deck. I don't know if they're talking about... the thing is, I don't know if they know which deck that I'm playing. And then they told me that they brew their deck themselves. And I gave them a nice. The point is an interesting one. No, I mean they're having fun. Like they're talkative. I appreciate when opponents want to talk to me, when they're friendly. When they're rude, I don't appreciate it so much, obviously. But when they're nice and like friendly, I'm a big fan of talking to my opponents. Also, Counterbalance probably sucks in this matchup, right? Should I bring this because of no? I kind of just want to cut the counterbalances, though. Just one counterbalance. Because I don't think Ashiok is better. Like I don't think Ashiok is particularly playable against Tron. Palladium Mirror stock skyrocketing. Yep. My opponent takes a lot of time to sideboard. You're a talkative opponent. I usually talk when I'm playing. Especially before we start playing. For 1 second there, I thought, did I just not hit submit? I would have sworn that I hit submit. But maybe I didn't, and it looks like I didn't. So we're gonna be playing in hard mode here, folks. Gonna be playing in hard mode. No sideboard. That's okay. We're gonna get there. Did I never hit the submit button? I could have sworn that I did hit submit. This is not my proudest my proudest league. Oh, opponent with the 61 card special? Oh yeah, nice. Nice, but now we're gonna be hitting land drops, so this game's gonna be great. Memes? Next New Brand League? No, definitely not. If anybody has a billion land drops, they can submit for a Neo Brand League. It's only 1 billion land drops. Yes, that one goes to the bottom. Sweet. Oof. Snap off that counterbalance. We're gonna get an island here actually because of the prairie stream. Sun Amulet better and cannot pass a double 6-drop hand. I mean, double 6-drop hands always work out. If I've learned anything from playing Amulet is that 2 6-drops in your opener are exactly where you want to be. Okay, so their friend went 5-0 with white-green cats. I thought they had already figured it out when I discarded Jace and stuff, but they didn't. Yeah, for sure, we're playing something else, opponent. Alright, not bad, not bad. White green cat seems dope. Yep. Basically playing Kahira the way it was actually intended to be played, instead of just being free rolled in, in a blue-white control deck. The honest Kahira deck. Magus of the Moon has hit this deck. The classic Ursa deck with... There's an opt on top. Do we want to draw 2 and just let this go? I feel like I actually have to counter it, unfortunately. They did show me Simian Spirit guy, so I'm going to play around 1 Simian Spirit guy by making this equals 2. If they have double Simeon, they got me. Here comes the opt. I kind of want to dig for a land. And I guess technically got a land. All right. Can we find a 3? So there's no way we can set this up, so I guess we're just gonna bottom both of these, because we can still find... what can we find? Well, we can't really find anything. Path to exile. Okay, yeah, we can still find a path. Oh no, there was a 3 on top. God damn it. And there's a Mystic Sanctuary on top. So if they have Luca, we get Emrakul here, but then we just bounce it. Okay. Okay. Anger of the Gods. Paladin. Oh, they really thought that I was playing the the Cats deck. We have Magus, we have Ugin. Oh, the Luca died. Oh, we're doing great here then. Okay. I guess that we want to draw into the Logic Knot so we can potentially counter something. So we're going to start here. Logic Knot on top. Fairy. Now you have an Emrakul in your hand. I think we're probably doing fine at this point. My opponent is lucky I had Teferi. Well, I mean, sure. I appreciate my opponent trying to break cards that are not particularly playable like this one. Let's draw 2 here. Oof, that's pretty solid. Force of Negation. Yeah, this is pretty much done now. I legit don't think they're salty. Desperate Ritual. There's a Mystic Sanctuary on top. Okay. Probably going to cast a card here, which we're going to counter. I'm trying to think if I actually do care about starting to finish getting this game done. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna wait one more turn. Then I'm gonna start getting this over with. Gonna invest in Gravedigger's Cages? Yeah. Opponent's deck really broke the metagame. thank you for the follow. Your way. Appreciate it. I just pass. That's what I was looking for. That is exactly what I was looking for. So now we're gonna start finishing the game. Win condition, yeah, I know. I'm actually gonna start plussing this Jace. How crazy is that? I legit don't think my opponent has any outs at this point, so unless they hardcast the Emrakul that they have in their hand, which seems pretty far away now. And even if they do, I just bounce it, so it's still not the end of the world. Mystic Sensuality, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna start plussing here. To the bottom? No, you can have a Karn. Just gonna force it. I guess we can actually just Logic Knot it. Because they cannot have bigger creatures, right? They literally just cannot have bigger creatures because they can Luca into Emrakul, so they don't have anything bigger than a 3-drop. It doesn't make them take another turn because we just tap it. We tap it and it can't attack, so we don't care. And then we bounce it. Yeah, I'm not worried at all about a hardcast Terminus, a hardcast Emrakul. I guess at this point, like, we can just cast Kahira and start skilling them quicker. That's a show saying when you fate seal the card to the top. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. To the bottom. No. At this point, we have assembled the Cryptic Lock. So unless my opponent can like double or triple spell me, I think that we're good. So they have 3 cards in hand. Worst case, so we're gonna counter the apprentice guy. When we do, like worst case scenario is like they have another one of those guys. There's the anger of the gods. Sure. That's pretty cute actually. Let's put Archmage's Charm on top. I mean, the good thing about not sideboarding is that my opponent also didn't know what I was playing, so they also mis-sideboarded very badly. Oh no, don't play the other one too. Oh no, opponent. Don't do that. Got him. Maybe that's them just like jamming stuff before a concession or something. Yep. Alright, so now we actually get to sideboard. Wild. Stroke. I guess we do want to purchase a couple of these out. I guess all of these out. One of these. All right, let's go. So where is the one-off entreat you are setting up toward eventually? Yeah, the only time that we drew it was when we were on 1 land so far, so it hasn't been great, but it's what it is. He knew I was on white green cats and cybered properly. That's okay, fair, fair. Opponent correctly playing around the white green cats metagame. You got. Isn't this worse than Soul Guide Lantern? This feels worse than Soul Guide Lantern. Turn 1 Magus. Honestly, that is kind of annoying if I have to be honest. Like now we actually have to start looking for our basics and stuff. Another Magus? Sure. We can't cast that one. Thank you for the follow, Fernando Fusi. Appreciate it. All right, cool. I'm just gonna pass. Bottom, bottom. Maybe I should have kept one of those. Yeah, I'm looking for islands though, so I think it's correct for me to bottom those. Islands and plains. Damn it. Thank you for the follow. Hulk Bulk. This might be mono red Tron. Yeah, I figured that part out. Yeah, the fact that we don't have access to Snapcaster for a situation like this is kind of awkward. White source? Nope, you just died. All right. Just got cheesed out. Oh, we got still had all these. Whew. How was I ever gonna beat that Ugin? Magus Tron. Yep. I mean, to be fair, they would never see it coming. So, there's that. Someone 5-0 with that list? I really doubt it. It seemed fun, but it did not seem very good. Maybe somebody 5-0 with it, but I doubt it. So what this league has shown me so far is that Spike is just an absolute god by being able to win with this deck so much. Okay. Are we also gonna get Magus on turn 2 or something? I just don't know what's up anymore. I just don't know what to believe. The 1-2 bracket has hurt me now, chat. The 1-2 bracket has gotten the best of me. Oh, of course, Flagstones are Trocaire. It's the Flagstones of Trocaire deck, of course. How could I think anything else? Alright, so Hallowed Fountain, yes. Island. Omen. Whatever this is, we probably won't force. Okay, I'm just gonna chill here. Chat, how do we beat Planeswalkers? Oh, this is like the meme. Yeah, this is like the meme deck that just destroys all your lands. That's what that is. You have like Boom Bust and stuff like that. So that's why they're playing Flagstones and Indestructible Land. Oh yeah, this deck is something. This deck sure is something. We kind of have to beat this card. It's gonna start beating us down for a while. I think I'm gonna chase. I'm gonna put force on top. Okay. Okay. Synergy, jeez. Look at that synergy. They literally play like 2 win conditions. How is my opponent just drawing them? Oh, 1-3 bracket, never change. Oh, 1-3 bracket, never change. So we have a Terminus on top. So they can zero the Chandra to put a counter here, and then they can ultimate Nahiri. They can put Emrakul into play if they're playing Emrakul. And then we're going to be able to opt into the Terminus that's on top. With the trigger on the stack, we're going to fetch away. And yeah, our opponent's trying to go for it. Talisman of Conviction with haste. All right. All right. Like for real, man, like what is this? Oh, the talisman goes back to their hand on their end step? Of course, of course. Out here I am, trying to play around my opponent's Emrakul that's gonna kill me, when in reality I forgot to realize that my opponent had a completely different plan. Oh man. Ah, this is just great. This is just great. Let's put opt and I guess this on top. I just can't think anymore. I'm completely blown away. I am completely blown away. So if they, my expectation is for them to tap out for something, then I can counter bounce the Chandra, then we answer the Chandra that way. And then we just easily win from there. Yeah, but if they have the Emmy in hand, then why would they ultimate in a hero? They just plus and they discard the Embercool, right? That is the part that just makes no sense whatsoever. There's a Talisman. Okay, so end step, we're going to return target permanent to its owner's control. To its owner's hand, draw a card. This is so absurd. It's great. Looking for lands here. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Put Cryptic on top. Yes. Draw 3. I'll get that one far, far away from here. So they have a bunch of 3-drops, so I think I'm gonna get a little bit greedy here. I mean, I can afford to do it because I have the force. So good old Cryptic block, yeah. We would love to see some land drops. Lightning Bolt, Might the Fairy. No, we're gonna force that. Exiling and opt. Also interesting that they were trying to go for the fairy instead of the Jace. Weird. Good omen here. Definitely bottom this. Definitely top this. Because my opponent seems to have a lot of 3-drops in their deck. Again, looking for lands here. Another force is nice. Land, please. Sweet. So this on top. Yeah, they just concede. Spike played Grixis ever in the top yesterday, so it was way better in the most interesting match I've ever seen in a modern event. That's fair, yeah. For sure, for sure. Okay, so now we actually have a lot of good cards that we can use here. Terminus seems pretty bad, honestly. I think we want Spell Pierce, probably better than Spell Snare. I think they have Boom Bust, but that's kind of about it. Entreat seems really hard to set up. Well, they're gonna be blowing up my lands. I got excited when my opponent mana tied, but like I sold the black, the red white land destruction deck, and every time I've seen it, it's been so bad. It kind of blows my mind that people are able to. Forgot to take out paths. Whoops. I don't know. It really blows my mind how people are able to win with that deck. It seems super awful, and so bad on so many levels too, which makes facts even funnier. It's not too late to concede. So I'm probably gonna get LD'd here. Molten Rain. Island. Yeah, just keep these all. Alright, got me. Just keep all the lands. Rival Master, well that one is a problem. Fortunately we have a Path to Exile, so we're fine. We like Force. Do we like another Force? Yeah, sure. So we're gonna get beaten down by 1/1s for a while. Maestro, wow, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna get bullied by this 1/1 over here. Slap kitties, counter opponent stuff, play lands. Yeah, that's basically what this is. Gonna blow up my land, opponent. Molten Rain, sure. You did blow up my land. And I'm playing the island there so I can hardcast the forces. We might get got by Manatite here. Yeah. Maybe I should have shocked. It's possible. Wow, they did not discard a card. Show of Strength. Not... Okay. Looking for a Celestial Perturbator Gust for this guy now. This gal. Me about to go 1-4. No, I think that we're going to win this match. Just because our opponent's deck is just not playable. It wouldn't be the first time that I lose to unplayable decks though, so there's also that. Yo, Príncipe. Obrigado pelo raid. Thanks a lot. Welcome everybody. From Príncipe's stream. We're playing some Miracles, getting destroyed. But it's fine. Sure, more land destruction. Rangor Rast, thank you for the follow. Can they ult into anything? Guess we only have one white source left, so we cannot cast Kahira anymore. That's hilarious. Filtering, filtering, filtering. Well, that's good. That makes my spell pierce better. Tap land, love to see it. Alright, so do we want to put something like a Force of Negation on top? Probably. Problem if I do this is I don't have any more white sources. That's fine. Oh, what am I doing? I cannot play Teferi anymore. Whoops. That's okay. We'll figure this out. You see? It's easy. Yeah, no, I was talking about I was talking for real when I said that I was gonna get beaten down by this 1/1. I'm gonna get cycle again. Oof, Pog. Look at that value. Oof. See that, chat? See that? I'm seriously considering bouncing this and drawing a card. I think that's gonna be the play. We might get Mana Tithe here, which would suck. Some Temporary Masteries though. Off the sea. Aether Gust. Finally. Jeez. So put this on top. Put this on top. Eventually I'm gonna have to bounce this Gobo, which is funny. Okay. Now here he finally gets ultimated to go get what? Emrakul. They did have Emrakul! God damn it! Alright, alright. Now we know. Should we bring in the Faithful Stroke? Kind of want to have the Faithful Stroke there. Alright, now we know that they actually are playing Emrakul. Why didn't they use Emrakul like 5 turns ago? I guess they were playing around Cryptic Command? Okay. Keep. Their deck has literally no 1-drops, right? If I remember correctly. Nope. Damn it. blind flip. There's an island on top. Feels bad, man. At least we don't get beaten down by a 1-1. So that's nice. Getting beaten down by a 1-1 sucks, man. Gonna plus here, play around bolt. Play this. Pass the turn. We try 2 just for fun temporary messes in your next band. No, I'm not going to. Definitely not doing that. We don't know what's on top, so. Oh, babe, it feels good, man. Oh, man, it does feel really good. Did you see that, chat? You see how my opponent played their Ajani Vengeant? Being all cocky and stuff. And then, boom! Boom! Got him! Alright, so we're going to... Honor of the Sea is nice, so we're going to counter and draw. If they put a 4-drop, we use Mystic Sanctuary. If they don't, we can just Pierce whatever they play. Sanctuary, Cryptic back on top. Yes. Pointing conceits. Easy. Alright, we got a glorious 2 and 3 there. Honestly, only 2 hours and 15 minutes for a league. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. I was expecting a lot worse than that, if I may be honest. Yeah, I mean, barring like the stupid punt against Dido, everything else, the deck was okay. I wasn't blown away. I was a lot happier with the other decks, with the other control decks that I've been playing lately. So yeah, it is definitely fun to play, and it really is a challenge to play with Counterbalance for sure. It's just yeah, I mean, you have to be able to handle the swings, right? Because cards like this are gonna be incredible or completely unplayable, right? So you have to be able to handle the swings with a mechanic like Miracle. You kind of have to be ready for it. So I'm not gonna have enough to play another league, but I still will continue playing a little bit. I'll probably just play kind of like half a league. I will start playing and I will play as much as I can. And I think I want to play a little bit more with the Lurrus versions that I've been considering playing. So what do we like better? Iceberg or Icewerg? Whoops, not that. Either these or this. What do we like better? I'm still gonna have to take a break to like update the lists and everything, but these are the 2 things to consider. So I'm gonna take a very, very short break. Just we're gonna make a straw poll, and you can vote while I take a short break. Lurrus per Iceberg or Icewerg. All right. Vote here for what you want to see next. And I will see you in 3 minutes.
I always see you with somebody, never stand by your soul. you tell me that you want me, and you see me all this time. Tell me what you think about me, that I'm always on your mind. Don't know what you're looking for, 'cause you're here all the time. I could be the one, baby, who can take you to the sky. I said, now, baby, you got my soul now. Lady, I'm losing control, baby. You got my soul now, lady. You're so fine. Yeah. You got me going crazy. Oh, I need your touch. You got me going crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy for you. You got me going crazy. Oh, I need your touch. You got me going crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy for you. Yeah. I said, now, baby, you got my soul now, lady. I'm losing control, baby. You got my soul now, baby. You're so lady. You got my soul now, lady. I'm losing control, lady. You got my soul now, baby. You're so fine.
All right, let's see who won. Dun dun dun, and the winner is Ice Bird. All right, so we're gonna be splashing black then. Let's look at this beauty of a list. We got red and sixes. We got some medium mana base. Not the best mana base I've ever seen, but it's okay. We're probably gonna have to do a little bit of tinkering with it and stuff. We have some snappies, we have some pushes, we have the seal of fires. And if I want to play, I'm considering running one unearth, kind of to see what's up. This is like my inspiration, basically. Tyrant's Scorn is kind of hot. I kind of want to give this a shot. I don't think I want to be on the discard plan though. Yeah, I think this is cool. Maybe one Night his fellow in the main deck for the Lurrus mirrors. Not even a Sprite Dragon, no. Icefang Quaddle draws a card. Does Sprite Dragon draw a card? So I don't think so. No, I don't think that Drown's Lock is very good. Drown in the Lock, sorry, is very good. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with this. This sideboard, of course, could use a lot more work, but meh.